Enola, you were fantastic. And we still have one more song if we can stand it. It is so beautiful. We stand here breathless with your voice. Now, we want you to tell us all about how you got started, what inspired you, and all of that. And where have you been and where are you going?
Well, I started singing when I was 11 years old, and I used to listen to the opera on Saturday afternoon, and at that age I decided that I wanted to be a singer. So my parents gave me singing lessons, and which was hard for them to afford, but they knew how much I really wanted this. So they just made it possible for me. And then when I got out of high school, I found out that we had a Starlight Opera here in San Diego. And so I was kind of bashful and a little frightened about thinking about getting into something like that. But my mother said, "You'll never do it. You know, you just won't do it." And so at that point, that's all you got to say to me. You're not going to do it. And so I decided I'm going, and I went and I auditioned and I got in.
What was the musical?
Well, this is way back when I was 19 years. I was 19 years old, and we did a lot of the older shows, and like.
Well, they're still going on today.
Oh yes.
You know, they're reviving all of them.
And so then I got to be the understudy to the lead singer, and just going in, and I had a chance to have a lead in Blossom Time, and from there I was on my way, really. But then I decided, love changes everything. I decided I wanted to get married.
And but then you started something that gave you even more inspiration.
Yes.
And which probably gave you more fruit to voice.
Yes.
You know, because the union with another person always teaches us to express ourselves even more so. And I'm hogging this all, Raul,
But you're
please.
into this chick stuff, you know.
Well, let's
I'm sitting there thinking about
stuff.
listening to her sing the songs, and you know, I once had lunch with an editor from the San Diego Union who, when I first started writing, I came to their attention. They were buying my articles, and he took me to lunch, and he said, "What formal training have you had as a writer?" That was his question. I said, "None. I taught myself." And he goes, "I knew it." He says, "Because, you know, talent is innate. You're born with talent. You have to have talent." I learned this later on in radio. I remember telling one of the owners of the station, beneath all the appeal, but at the core has to be some talent. So you had lessons, but you had talent, or you wouldn't be sitting here today singing and impressing us with your ability to not just sing. I mean, you sing very well. So you have a tremendous talent.
So you have heart in your soul and fire in your soul that got you going, and you're still at it. And we want to thank her so very much, don't we? I mean, with some lovely songs. You heard them, and you're going to still even hear one more, which is Evergreen. I don't know how you chose out of your complete repertoire, but you chose some fantastic ones. And like I said, we still have one more. And before we say goodbye, I want to thank you, but I also want to say to Raul, congratulations on your book.
Well, it goes back to you can be a singer if you want to be one.
And get in touch with us if you have something to say on our cable TV. And so adios, hasta luego.
Good night.
Envivo.